We are live, people. We are live. My name is Alam. Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. Today we have Wizards and Raptors. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live right now. Shout out to everybody who's going to catch this on replay after the fact. If you enjoy what's going on and you want to support the content, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Two very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. With that in the past, yeah, we got a game to watch. No OG cut his finger in a very bizarre way to miss a basketball game, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to cope with that. I think Otto Porter is in the starting five. I'm seeing Chris Boucher has his hair out. Let's play basketball. We got the Wizards in town. We have easily one of the most unserious basketball teams, if anything, the most unserious number like 1-2 punch in the NBA with Kuzma and Jordan Poole. Uh, we should get an offensive rhythm going. It should look like it did against Dallas. Scotty and Pascal should have one of those games where they both excel at the same damn time. So that's what I'm looking for. We got to get buckets today. Not Kuzma and Poole cannot be on the court against your team, and your team doesn't get buckets. So that's what I'm watching for. Otto Porter is in the starting lineup. What a time to be alive. We have basketball. Wizards win the tip. Every time I see Tyus Jones on that team, it's like the first time I realized that Tyus Jones has to play with these guys. Tyus Jones is like so ready to play serious basketball, but he has to sit here and play with these guys as Daniel Gafford dunks the ball to start the game with Pirtle around the rim. I did not expect to see that when I turned this game on, but I guess that's what we're doing. Daniel Gafford dunks. Washington played yesterday. We didn't, so we have the rest advantage. Scotty Barnes, a audacious pass to Pascal. It's a mistake that so happens to lead into actually a very nice passing sequence in a bucket. So love that for us. Oh, no. Please, no more Gafford buckets. All right, thank God. He didn't get the putback. Damn, okay. Good off-ball cut by Avdia. So 2 dunks for Washington to start the game. Not trying to see too much more of that defensively. Otto Porter drives baseline for the and one to get his first points of the game. Good little move there. You're a threat in the corner, but shooting the 3 in the corner is not the only way to cash out on being a threat. This is another way. Attacking closeouts, drawing a second defender. Otto Porter is probably not the player that's going to pass out of that, but you can get if you have a good little push shot, a little floater, you can get a decent look over there along the baseline. Yeah, the first 4 possessions of this game have resulted in baskets. And now the 5th one does too. Gafford with another bucket. We got Scotty. Mid-range pull-up, gets it to fall. A lot of baskets in this game so far. A lot of baskets. Jordan Poole finds Tyus Jones in the corner, but gets it to fall. First, what is this? 7 possessions of this game, resulting in points. And we turn it over. That ends the streak to start the game of baskets on every possession. Kuzma hits a pull-up 3 in transition the other way. 5-point lead for Washington so far. Schroeder. Schroeder misses a shot. Scotty, another pull-up. 2 pull-ups to start the game, an air ball on this one. We got Darko with the fresh cut. Another basket for Advia. I'll figure the name out at some point. But yeah, 8-0 scoring run for Washington in the last minute. They haven't had a possession where they haven't scored yet. Scotty gets okay. Finally, Kuzma turns it over by losing his handle. Pascal 1-on-3 in transition, finds Pirtle as a trailer, gets an and one. That's crazy. See that defensive possession there from Kuzma, I think pretty well captures the unseriousness of this team. Why are you taking that lazy of a swipe against the guy? Again, either be more aggressive with it and force like shots at the free throw line and like the guy's just not going to shoot, or just leave him. But like that kind of lazy swipe, that's the middle ground. That's the worst possible thing you can do. A miss from Pirtle. Kuzma gets right to the basket. Yeah, the defense is not doing their thing so far. Definitely. I mean, of course, not having OG is always gonna hurt, but like it's bad. Like Washington has almost scored on every single possession. Oh damn Otto Porter gets cooked by Kuzma there. Lucky to not get called for a foul, and a quick timeout from Darko. 18-9, Washington. They're off to a really hot start. I gotta keep an eye on the matchups and what's going on with that. I haven't necessarily taken stock of that, but I think I saw that Pascal had Tyus Jones, which is cool. But you'd expect Pascal to get the better of that matchup. Scotty Barnes on Kuzma. I think Otto Porter was on Dennis. Like, we should be winning these matchups. Who was on? Oh, it must be Dennis on Poole. Yeah, I mean, look, we have the personnel to play defense against this team. The fact that it's 18-9 so far is quite surprising, but it is what it is. The team will hopefully get their shit together during this timeout. We have Marquise Noel active for this game, so I think that's the first game he's active. Let's see. So Gary Trent's out, Coloco's out, OG's out. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 guys that, like, because I'm excluding obviously the guys that are out, and I'm excluding Thad Young and Garrett Temple because they're just the vets. There's 6 players off the bench that could play, and I'm assuming Marquise Noel is the 11th man. But yeah, assuming the other 5 guys get minutes and then something happens or somebody plays bad and the minutes have to go somewhere else, we could get Marquise Noel in this game, which I would be excited to watch for sure. But yeah, people. Quick check on the stats. Obviously, the field goal percentage disparity is crazy. Obviously, the rebound disparity is not something you want to see. What else is there? Everything else is more or less the same. But yeah, Washington's getting after it on the boards and they're making their shots. And that's the big disparity between the two teams so far. Again, looking through the matchups and like who's guarding who, even without OG, we still should be able to turn in a better performance than we have so far. Obviously, the Wizards just have a hot hand, but at the same time, they have got their fair share of layups and dunks. So that's something that we have to tighten up as a defense. First offensive possession is very hectic out of a timeout, but Pascal gets a layup out of it. That's the kind of thing that's possible against a team like this, right? Um, these are the kind of things that you have to take advantage of against Washington. We don't like the way Scotty took 2 pull-ups to start the game. He doesn't have to do that. Against this kind of a team, you can get to the basket. You're not going up against like particularly amazing defenders or anything. Tyus Jones passes to Poole, who gets right by Schroeder, forces Scotty Barnes to leave his man to double team, and then Tyus Jones gets the open three, which was his man. So that look was created by Poole generating that advantage by just dusting Schroeder on the perimeter, and Schroeder's got to do better there for sure. Then offensively, we got 2 guys in the same spot, which is obviously awful for spacing. Possession ends up with Pirtle missing a shot, getting his own rebound. Pascal pulls up from 3, and we get nothing out of that possession. Tyus Jones passes it to Kuzma. Kuzma pull up, gets it to fall, 23-11. 10 for 11 from the field for Washington. And Schroeder gets a layup swatted the other way. Advia misses a layup in transition. Good shot contest by Scotty Barnes. Ticky-tack refereeing crews would call that a foul. Scotty, another pull-up jumper, gets this one to fall. So 3 pull-up jumpers to start the game for Scotty. 2 makes, 1 air ball. Yeah, so we got Pascal on Tyus Jones. We're like, that should be a pretty big inhibitor to Washington getting their sets going, because Tyus Jones is like the quarterback kind of point guard. He's somebody who's gonna get them into their sets and really like set looks up for people. But with a guy like Pascal on him, all that the length advantage, the size advantage, all that stuff. Like Pascal is somebody who should be able to make that part of Washington's offense ineffective. Obviously, that hasn't happened so far. So Otto Porter got subbed out for Grady, and the assignments changed, it looks like. Because it looks like Scotty is on Tyus now. But yeah, people, we got early Grady minutes. That's lovely to see. So, I mean, I think the spacing should... Oh, what the hell? I mean, in theory, Otto Porter is a good shooter too. So, never mind. I take it back. But there's a turnover here from a call. Camera's on Schroeder, so I'm expecting it's on him. I'm not really sure what he did. I wasn't watching him on that particular play. But Washington gets the ball. Kuzma, pull up, jumper, gets it to fall. I think they're like 11 for 12 now. This is a crazy offensive display from Washington so far. Of course, it'll come back down to earth, but while it's happening, this is kind of wild. Ball finds Scotty Barnes, who, oh, wow, Daniel Gafford. Scotty does a great job of setting up a good look for Pirtle, who goes up to dunk and got swatted by Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford having a very solid start to this game, people. Chris Boucher about to check in, standing at the table there. Grady getting the ball, picking up his dribble, passing it back to Dennis. The offense resets. Dennis, pull-up jumper from a spot where he likes taking shots from and he misses. Yeah, I'm definitely surprised by the fact that like we're not really getting shots the way I thought we would. Kuzma, mid-range fadeaway misses. We go the other way in transition. Pascal in the open floor. Contact as he misses a shot. Obviously, nothing gets called. We reset. Pirtle gets the ball. Pirtle takes it to the basket. Strong finish from him. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. Uh-oh. Damn it. Wow. Daniel Gafford's having a great start to this game. He doesn't look particularly imposing as a rim protector, but obviously he got that block. He had a good contest against Pascal, considering they didn't call anything. He's had a couple dunks, I think, and now an and one. Um, us like not being able to get that matchup, Proto against Gafford, is kind of surprising. But yeah, I think Gafford's a part of the reason that Washington's had their hot start because he's gotten the better of Pirtle so far in this game. Pascal, contact, gets the shot to fall, no call, no and one. Gafford tries to find he thinks Kispert's going to cut off the ball, puts the pass in. Kispert doesn't make the cut, and the ball goes right out of bounds. Achua checks in for Pirtle. We'll see if Achua can do any better with the Pirtle test. Wait, that's not Kispert. That's Mike Muscala. What the hell? That's a hilarious. No, the Kispert's on the court too. Never mind. Oh, that's hilarious. They have the same hair. Schroeder gets a shot to fall over Muscala. Muscala clearly not the the defensive presence around the rim that Daniel Gafford is. So Washington takes a timeout up 9. I don't know exactly what the timeout is about. What their 12-point lead got cut to a 9-point lead, but clearly they want a break. So we will take this break. Checking up on the stats. Obviously, the field goal disparity is still wild. It's still super, super wild. The rebounds have evened out a little bit. We have 4 offensive rebounds now. I think we got some offensive rebounds since the last timeout. But yeah, they're 3 for 3 from 3, and we're 0 for 2. The field goal disparity at this point is the big thing because we've actually taken 5 more shots, but they have 3 more makes. When that's the case, that's never good. Obviously, they've made 3 threes, we've made 0. But aside from that, everything else is like more or less in the same ballpark. Washington actually has 2 more turnovers than us. Points in the paint is about even. Yeah, just gotta get the shot disparity to even out. And like Washington's shooting will come back down to earth. We just have to have an average shooting day. If we persist with having a bad shooting day, then like Washington's probably already on enough of a pace in terms of what they're going to finish with for that to be more than what we're going to do. So again, against the kind of team Washington is, man, we should be able to get better looks. We should be able to get to the rim. We should be able to score. It's not the best. Like I'm not super pleased to see what Scotty's approach has been so far in terms of all the pull-up jumpers against this kind of team. I feel like Scotty should be able to get to the basket. He shouldn't have to settle for those perimeter shots. But alas, that's what's happened so far. He's 2 for 3 on those shots, but again, he should be able to get to the basket. You've seen Pascal Siakam a little bit more aggressive about getting to the basket. Jakob Poeltl, whenever he gets the ball around the low post area, a little bit more aggressive trying to get to the basket. Again, Gafford's had a good game, but it's a good start. I don't think he has the facilities to have a great game if the Raptors get it going. So that's what I want to see from Scotty, Pascal. Even Dennis. Dennis he's tried to get to the rim twice. He made one layup, got one shot blocked, but I think a lot of people have the right idea. We just need to see a little bit more from Scotty. The matchup right now on the perimeter is Grady and Corey Kispert. That's an amazing back and forth. Malachi Flynn checking in. So now we've seen Boucher, Precious, Flynn, and Grady off the bench. Of the 11 people that I talked about, the only two to not play yet are Marquise and McDaniels. So if we gotta switch things up and somebody else has to get an opportunity, it's either going to be Marquise or McDaniels. We're definitely praying for Marquise minutes. Mike Muscala at the rim. Can't get the shot to fall. We go the other way. Malachi to Precious. Pascal with the ball now. Pascal has Muscala on him, and he has the right idea, tries to get to the rim, misses. Ball bounces around. I think Precious ends up with it. Reset. Grady gets the shot ball at the perimeter, gets it to fall. We have a Grady 3. Those of you guys have been here before, y'all know what that means. It's good, Rio. It's good. We just got a Grady 3. Bro, Rio, Marquise is active for the first time. He's got a Raptors uniform on for the first time. And I was looking at it. He's probably the 11th man in the rotation. So right now, 9 guys have played. And McDaniels, so it's Temple, Thad Young, McDaniels, and Marquise, who haven't played yet. I'm looking at it like Thad Young and Garrett Temple, they're the OGs. They're not good. They wouldn't get minutes because they don't, unless it's garbage time. Yeah, it's just about basically if somebody else has to play, it's either going to be McDaniels or it's going to be Marquise Noel. So hopefully we get some Marquise minutes. That's why I want to blow up. Like this is our opportunity. We didn't have any realistic opportunities before. If this game ever became a blowout, we could get our Marquise minutes. I'm waiting for Winslow to get an opportunity. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that because Winslow is on the 905. He's technically not on the Raptors, so they'd have to sign him to the team to give him an opportunity. But I'm down to watch him at the 905. 100%. Yo, Rio, we should figure out we should keep an eye on the. Hold on. Crowd is dead. Yeah. Bro, it's like a sleepy Monday night against a shitty team that people don't really care about. Grady from the corner gets it to fall. 2 for 2 for Grady with the shooter's touch tonight. Malachi got the assignment for Jordan Poole right now. Grady switches on to him. Poole turns it over. Hits his hands, goes out of bounds. Yo, Rio, by the way, we need to find a game where Marquise is out on the 905 and Winslow is playing. And that's the game I'm actually down to go to. So if you're trying to hit a 905 game, I'll hit you on Discord or like wherever. I don't know if I have you on IG or anything, but I'll definitely hit you on Discord if not. Siakam, step back, jumper, hits back rim. Washington gets going the other way in transition. Jordan Poole, pump fake, step back 3, misses. Muscala gets the rebound. Grady actually makes a great play. Swiping at the ball after Muscala gets the rebound. And that's going to be the reason that we have the ball there and that they don't that they don't have another shot on that possession. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. Scotty Barnes. Oh shit. I think he tried to do like a hook shot there, but it got blocked. That's crazy. Malachi Flynn has to take a deep 3 before the shot clock ends. I gotta see that again. Did Scotty try a hook shot there? Is that what we're doing today? Okay, Chris Boucher. Swat at the rim. Scotty Barnes slows the ball down a bit there. Got to make a quicker decision on what's going on. Malachi Flynn finds Chris Boucher in the corner. Damn. Can't get the shot to fall. Can't get the shot to fall, but that would have been an amazing sequence to get the block at the rim and then go the other way, get the three. Damn, Washington's in the bonus too, so they get bullshit free throws out of that. Muscala at the free throw line. He'll hit both too. He's a spot up shooter. Like this is damn near the only way he gets points. So it looks like the Raptors will be down 7 with the last shot of this quarter, opportunity to cut the deficit to 3. But yeah, I think we'll be fine in this game. I think the fact that Washington's shooting so much better than we are, but it's kind of still a game, is a really good thing. Malachi. Foul call on Dennis. It looked like he almost got stripped there. Avdia on the ball. Obviously a much bigger player, much bigger defender. And had that foul not gotten called, he would have gone the other way, Avdia, and he probably gets a dunk there. So that's a big call. Precious takes a floater to end the quarter, misses 32-25. The Raptors are down 7. Yeah, not the best quarter to watch from a Raptor standpoint. Washington just made a shit ton of their shots. I think on the whole, the Raptors' offense was fine, but I thought it could be better against this kind of a team. I thought they could generate better shots. And then defensively, again, like I thought we could do a better job of giving them of taking away good looks for them. Obviously, you don't have OGs, so you're not the same machine defensively that you normally would. But I still think we have enough to give Washington trouble. So a little bit surprising what we've seen so far, but nonetheless, to take a look at some of the stats, the field goal percentage, like the field goal disparity, is like it's narrowed a little bit, but obviously it's still kind of a thing. 63 to 41%. Again, that'll get narrower as the game goes on, but even just seeing that, it's kind of wild. The rebounds have evened out. Washington obviously has a bunch more turnovers. Between Washington having a bunch of turnovers and us having a bunch of offensive rebounds, we have taken 8 more shots. We've taken 8 more shots than these guys. And yet somehow, some way, they have what, like 8 more makes than us? Let me see. Yeah, no, I lied. They have 1 more make than us. Wait a second. We have 8 more shots and they have 1 more make than us. But yeah, that's really that's the reason for the score. Is basically that Washington's hitting better shots or hitting more shots than us. They're hitting shots at a higher rate than us. They're generating probably better looks than us. Those are 2 things I do expect to change, though. So I think we'll be fine at the end of the day. But yeah, obviously, bro, your team's down 7 against Washington. It doesn't feel good to watch. It does not feel good to watch. But yeah, as Rio says here, man, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. 2 very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. The subscribers have been like nicely going up. So that's good to see. But yeah, okay, we're back. Malachi taking a three early in the possession there. McDaniels is on the court. So what kind of lineup do we have here? We got Malachi and hella forwards on the court right now. Nah, so Rio, OG's not playing. They say he cut his finger. He cut his finger making dinner on Sunday. So yeah, it's a cut on his shooting hand. So he's not playing. He's gonna let that heal up a little bit. It's pretty wild. But yeah, so now, bro, 10 players have played. That leaves one to go, Marquise. So if something has to change, if we have to give somebody an opportunity, it's gonna be Marquise now. If McDaniels shows up and just like starts missing shots like he does sometimes, bro, we need Marquise minutes. Yeah, yo, Rio, they asked Darko about it. They're like, how do you feel? Like, what are your thoughts about it? He's like, yeah, I wish I was there to help him cut whatever he was cutting. I didn't hear if he got any stitches. Precious gets a shot to fall, but it is after the shot clock runs out. Muscala hands it off to Koulibaly. Corner three for Avdia. Gets it to fall. 10-point lead for Washington now. Chua just chilling with the ball, man. Whole time the shot clock is running and he's just vibing with the ball. Scotty, low post, gets the shot to fall. Again, I don't think that like a player like Scotty Barnes can actually be stopped against a team like by a team like Washington. But like again, the guy just wanted to take jumpers to start the game. So it is what it is. You have to live with it. Scotty does that every now and then. Okay, I think we've adjusted and we've changed to a zone. Yeah, so we're now playing a zone. And I'll be real. Washington, I feel like, has scored their last like 2-3 possessions. I don't know how good our zone is zoning, but we'll see. I think that again, we saw it against us last year. That zone is meant to force you to take above the break threes, and we'll see if Washington can do that. We'd love to know who's our shooting teacher. Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody on the team. Oh yeah, yo, I went through the assistant coaching staff in like July. I forget who the names were that like. I forget who it might have been, but I went through all the names. Malachi Flynn takes a technical free throw. Yeah, I know it used to be Nick Nurse. I see Drew Gooden in the background. I think he's a commentator for the Wizards. But yeah, he still looks like him. Not aging too bad. Malachi Flynn. Again, just chilling with the ball. Like, we got to play with some tempo. We're down 10. McDaniels can't catch a ball. Scotty has to take a fadeaway to get a shot up before the shot clock runs out. Boucher collects the rebound off the miss. Actually, a good cut there by McDaniels as Achua was driving. And it generated a good look. The guy McDaniels just doesn't make shots. So he misses the look. Oh, great steal by Scotty. Stripping Muscala. Finds Boucher, who finds Achua, who dribbles into a crowd but gets the shot to fall. Damn, we need a new shooting teacher. Yo, we need new shooters as well, low key. We need a complete overhaul in the shooting department. Corey Kispert with Boucher on him. Kispert sidestep three. Damn. That wasn't even open like that. Boucher had a respectable contest. He makes the shot. Washington 5 for 7 from 3. Scotty pulls up from mid-range, gets it to fall. Lead cut to 8. I feel like That pass was there enough for a guy like Boucher to get it. God damn, and one. We're getting cooked. We're actually getting cooked. Bro, what the hell? Koulibaly at the free throw line. We got the young G, Bilal Koulibaly, 19 years old, just getting casual and ones. The defense today has been shocking. It's really been shocking. Misses the free throw, fortunately. Malachi goes the other way. Scotty Barnes, pull up three. Shot doesn't fall. Again, early in the shot clock, that kind of a look. If you take it, man, they got to go in at a higher rate. I think we've taken like 3 or 4 threes early in the shot clock that haven't fallen. And just like those kind of looks, you got to have it. You got to have it. Foul on Scotty there. I think free throws for Koulibaly. All right, come on, Koulibaly. We need some more misses. We need that 19-year-old rookie free throw percentage. We need a nasty day from the free throw line. Misses the second one. Let's go. It's come down to this, people. We need Washington to miss their free throws. But yeah, for people that have been watching this game for a while now, Washington, like, yeah, they're making shots at a higher rate than us. They're also just creating looks better than us, which is legitimately, like, I'm shocked to see that. We got Shamit in the game. They don't even have DeLon Wright today. Not that DeLon Wright's like an earth-shattering, like game-changing player, but like good defender to have. Malachi Flynn, pull up three, misses. We're going the other way. A Raptor player got knocked down, going for the rebound. So this is like a 4-on-4. Kuzma misses, gets his rebound, gets the shot to fall. Darko needs a timeout, and yeah, this is crazy how bad we look defensively today. Just not showing up, people. Just one of those games where they are just not. They're not taking this seriously. You can't be getting cooked like this by Washington. You're just not taking it seriously. We throw away the good ones every season. Bro, we do some frustrating stuff sometimes. Like the thing is, I know the Raptors can have games like this because I've watched the Raptors for a long time, but having a game like this after the Boston game is surprising because you figure like you played the game you played against Boston, you're frustrated, you want to make a statement for your next game, like you want to kind of do something, but it doesn't really feel like that's what's going on whatsoever. It feels like they showed up. So, like, look at the title of the stream. The title is Washington Can't Defend. We better score 130. It looks like that's what the Raptors mentality was, too. Like, man, these guys can't defend. Like, whatever. We'll just show up and we'll get this win. And that's not what's happening right now. That is not what's happening. So I hope, for our sake, that the Raptors get shit sorted out. But, yeah, again, like, I thought we would see the gap shrink as the game went on. Like, I think Washington had like a 13-point lead in the first 5-6 minutes of the game. When Grady hit a couple threes, the lead got cut to 5. I thought the game would turn at that point. I really didn't think that it would get back up to 13 like it is right now. Well, like, this is not going to be a fun watch if things don't change. Was this fewest games to 2,500 career points? Scotty Barnes did it in lesser games than everybody in Raptors franchise history, but Vince Carter and Damon Stoudemire. I mean, that's dope, I guess, but like, we're down 13 against Washington. Let's look at that stat in a happier moment. We didn't need that right now. Scotty showing some frustration on the bench. Schroeder is in the game, Grady's in the game, Otto Porter's in the game, and Precious is in the game. A pick and roll opportunity opens up a alley oop to Precious. The pass is just a little bit off. He can't go up to get it. Washington goes the other way and just quickly sprints into a layup at the rim. Grady, Schroeder, Grady, active off the ball, running as usual. Good passing sequence. Otto Porter finds open Siakam in the corner, can't get it to fall. Grady gets an offensive rebound. Schroeder gets it back to Grady. Grady passes it to Precious. Grady cuts after passing it. Precious tries to find him, can't find him. Damn. Thank God Kuzma missed that, man. Kuzma easily could have not missed that. Washington's been making those shots all day. Oh, come on, Precious. Come on. Siakam set up a wide open dunk for him. He just, as soon as he caught the ball, got it taken out of his hands. You got to be a little bit like more firm about that kind of stuff. Easy dunk the other way. It's a 17-point game, and Darko takes another timeout. So I think Darko took a timeout like, what, a minute and a half ago? Minute and a half later, we need another timeout? Yes, this is a rough one, people. This is a rough one. Man, what is Washington shooting now? They're shooting 66%. You think it's time for Precious to go or Boucher? Bro, it's just getting really frustrating with Precious at this point. Like, we've been very patient. We've given him a lot of opportunities. Obviously, the injury last year sucks, but like, so far this year, I'll put it this way, right? When you have the injuries he had last year and kind of the year where like you don't take a step forward, I just expect for you that like you went back over the summer and like really worked on your game, and you're gonna show up this year and things are gonna be like different, right? The same way how with Scotty Barnes, right? Last year didn't have the year we wanted him to. He went back, worked on his game, showed up again this year, and you can see a difference. I kind of expected, not to the same degree, but a similar thing with Precious. But honestly, like, Precious looks like the same player. And I think that that's a pretty bad sign that after a year he had last year, he's showing up as the same player. And bro, it's like, at the end of the day, if you can't catch a ball, if you're so unreliable with the ball at your hands, and you're not really somebody that can dribble either. You're basically a dunker and a 3-point shooter, and that's the thing. The year we made the playoffs, towards the second half of the year, pretty good 3-point shooter. We haven't seen that since. So at this point, you're just a dunk. You're like a lob catcher and a dunker. And if that's all you present, you're very like, you have a very small role on the team. Not to say that that's insignificant stuff, but you're like a 9th or 10th man. And at this point, he's like more of a Boucher and less of like the kind of a dynamic prospect that we thought he might be at some point. I think it's time for him. He's not really developing. He's not developing at all, bro. If anything, he's regressed. Like, his peak of his career was the end of, again, Scotty Barnes' rookie year. His first year in Toronto, the second half of it, that's the peak of his career. When the peak of your career is at like what, age 22, that's a bad sign. And again, this is the year where like we have the developmental coach that's prioritizing development and stuff, and you still suck. Porter feeds Siakam in the post, gets fouled. Precious should have been our baby Shaq. Wait, which Shaq? Baby who? I'm confused. Free throws for Siakam. Hey, Siakam's got 4, 4, and 3. Might we see a triple double? We'll see. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, people. Oh man, another triple double in a loss because Scotty got the triple double in the Chicago game or the Philly game. One of those losses, Scotty got the triple double. Another triple double in a loss. That would suck. Siakam misses the second one. Washington, I think, has all their starters in, and I think we do too. I lied. We have Grady, but Grady's been playing well. Grady's actually playing for Scotty right now. Scotty's the one starter on the bench. Miss offensive rebound for Poole. Takes a pretty random fadeaway and gets it to fall. 18-point game. Pascal aggressive in transition, gets right to the basket. I just feel like Pascal's the only one that kind of gets the message. Like we need to get right to the rim against this team. Pascal on the other end, unfortunately, loses Tyus, and they get a layup. They get a layup right back. Pirtle, great feed to Otto Porter, who had Tyus Jones basically fronting him in the post, which is kind of wild. Yeah. I mean, bro, it's just with Precious, man. I don't know. I don't want to make those kind of comparisons. Like the guy's giving me so little return, so little return. Like, bro, even if he had he needs a post game. Yeah, he'd need a post game. Otto Porter inbounding the ball. Damn, Otto Porter. Oh, the shot clock was running out. I didn't know why he took that shot. I was very confused. I was highly confused. Damn, turnaround jumper by Gafford. He thinks he's him. It's a 5-on-4 because a Washington player fell down. Great defensive play by Koulibaly to stay ahead of Siakam. Ball finds Otto Porter in the corner and he misses, unfortunately. Oh, man. Nah, we need some of those shots to fall because Washington been hitting those shots. 16-point game, people. 3:50 to go in the second. Another turnover by Washington. Will we take advantage? Oh, my God, we won't. 3-on-1. Schroeder tries to basically like dump it off to the side to Siakam, and somebody tips it out of bounds. But the Raptors will keep the ball. Scotty checking in for Otto Porter. So Grady sticks around with the starters. Grady been getting some important minutes today. Sheesh, man. Another just sloppy turnover. Just a pass that's a little bit off. We look so shit right now. We look so out of it. We look so just. Oh, man. This is frustrating to watch. Just like sloppy mistakes offensively. No sharpness with the passing, obviously no sharpness with the shooting. Defensively, just not staying ahead of Washington players. Washington's getting too many good looks at the rim. They're getting too many threes. Yeah, just an all-around terrible performance from Toronto so far. Really just looks like they did not take this game seriously and they thought that they could just show up and win the game. Which is whatever, right? Because like teams do that sometimes. I'm just surprised it happened after a game like Boston, where they got beat up on pretty badly. Pull up three from Kuzma is missed. 16 points. The other 16-point deficit. Scotty Barnes, another pull up jumper from Scotty Barnes. Man, yeah, that's this no energy today from the crowd, from the players. But again, like Look at Scotty taking all these pull-up jumpers in this kind of a game. Bro, look at what Siakam's doing. He's trying to get to the basket. And look, he's got some rough moments with the refs in terms of them not really calling some contact that he took. But Siakam still had a decent day going to the basket. I think he got blocked once and he maybe missed once, but he still, that part of his game is going fine. Ooh, bad defensive mistake by Grady there. Fortunately, Tyus Jones misses an open three. But yeah, like Scotty's got to take a look at what Pascal's trying to do against this team and kind of emulate it, because the pull-up jumpers are not going. And one from Pascal. Again, just being aggressive, trying to get to the basket, backing down Kuzma, turning around. It feels like Pascal's trying to get to the rim and Scotty's trying to take pull-up jumpers. And I'm not a fan of that kind of approach against this kind of team, because I don't think that Washington has the rim protector or enough defenders on the perimeter to hold the guy like Scotty Barnes in check. If Scotty Barnes decides, I want to go to the basket, I want to go get like easy layups, I want to go dunk the basketball, right? And like the kind of player that Scotty is, man, once a defense like this collapses, but it's open threes for Grady, it's open threes for Dennis, it's open threes for Otto Porter. It just doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't not against this kind of a team, and not in this kind of a game when you just got blown out the game before. Oh man, Poole, nasty move right there. Had Pascal going the wrong way. Step back three, gets it to fall. 16-point game again. 2 minutes to go till halftime. I said we need to score 130 today. It looks like Washington is going to take that expectation and actually make it happen. Pascal turns the ball. Oh, wow. That's actually maybe the best call I've ever seen. A travel on Pascal negates a turnover made by Pascal moments later that would have resulted in an open layup for Washington. So shout out the referees. They just wiped off 2 points that Washington should have right now. Real nasty first half, man. This is such a nasty first half. Yo, what? Now Gafford is picking up where he left off, just like running that part of the court. Gafford has gotten the better of Pirtle on both ends. Scotty gets fouled. I mean, still kind of settling for like a kind of a push shot, but I mean, at least he was going towards the basket there, got a foul, because I think that's what would happen if you go to the basket and getting to the free throw line. So hopefully we can cut this deficit to 16. But man, it's been ugly. It's been really ugly. Scotty misses his first free throw. I like the sweater that the Raptors coaches are wearing right now. I've been saying that a lot. This year. The sweaters that they got the coach wearing, a lot of them are fire. Some of them need some work, but a lot of them are fire. I like the concept of this one. I like it just saying Toronto. Tyus Jones, pull up over Pirtle. We can't get the rebound, or we can. Pascal fights for it, gets it, finds Dennis wide open from the corner, misses the shot. Jakob Pirtle fights for the rebound, draws a goaltending, lead cut to 15, baby. I can't even fake the excitement. 60 to 45, 44 seconds. Looks like we're full court pressing them right now. Yeah. Scotty, letting off. Scotty's picking up Tyus Jones at half court. Gets blown by. Whoa, and then just casually strips Gafford the other way. That was just, oh my God. What the hell did I just watch, man? It looks like Grady was not expecting that pass from Scotty. So like he had to, like last second he had to catch it, and then he just tried to put it up. and there was just no power in the shot. The shot probably didn't even go higher than his head. That was wild. Kuzma pull up three, gets it to fall with 4 seconds to go. Wait, what are they calling? Yo, they are not calling an and one, are they? They're calling an and one? Yo, are we about to close this half with a Kuzma 4-point play to make it a 19-point game? Oh my god, they're really saying Dennis gave him no space to land. Bro, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. A 4-point play with 4.4 seconds on the clock. God has funny timing. But yeah, it will probably be a 19-point game after he makes this free throw. And it is 64-45. The Raptors will take the last shot before the half. Dennis finds Scotty a little bit too late. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave Rio's no energy today because it's pretty apt for what's going on. There has been zero energy today. Honestly, I don't know. Not much to say other than just like, okay, I'll do the quick halftime recap of the first half, and then we'll keep it pushing to like other stuff because there's not much that needs to be said. Raptors showing up with no energy, no like. They're not taking this game seriously. It looks like they didn't show up looking to play basketball. Washington's outplaying them in terms of like intent and intensity. Washington is creating better looks than the Raptors, so that speaks to offense, their offense and defense being sharper. And then yeah, they're just making shots at a higher rate too. It's both shot creation and shot making that they have the edge in on both sides of the court. So that's that, right? When that happens, you lose the game. It's nothing really like aside from that. It's not like the Raptors are overmatched or anything. They're just playing stupid. Playing stupid is maybe not putting it the right way, but they're just like playing like they don't care. And the score reflects that. We're down 19. It's 64-45. And that's that. I'll look at the bro, there's only two other games in the NBA, so I don't even have that many games to go to. The Knicks are up 1 on Boston at halftime. Oh man, being up 1 against Boston at halftime sounds nice. Sounds like something I'd like to experience one day. Got 15 from Brunson, 14 from Randall, 10 for Hart for New York, and then 14 from Jaylen Brown, 12 from Tatum, and 10 for Porzingis for Boston. And then the other game that's going on right now, Milwaukee's up 13 early on Chicago. Is Dame back? Dame is back, and Washington's offense is going. They're led by Bobby Portis's 11 so far, which is funny. But yeah, rough game in Toronto right now. But yeah, it looks like Milwaukee's about to get on track. Hey, big up Ahmed. Big up Leon. It looks like the Mandem are coming through. Oh, we get a Celtics Sixers on Wednesday. That's a big game. That's a big one. Celtics Sixers, the two best teams in terms of how they're playing so far in the East. So that'll be a good matchup. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's dropping in from the raid. I think you guys are dropping in from a doing the most, dropping into a stream where my Raptors are doing the least. But yeah, this is for those of you guys who aren't familiar with me or what I do. Everybody trickling in from Sarcasm City. This is Toronto Hoop Talk. This is a Toronto-based basketball community where we talk, all things basketball for sure, but obviously like with a Toronto slant. So you're going to see a lot of Raptors stuff, a lot of Team Canada basketball stuff. But yeah, this is a basketball community as a whole. So yeah, shout out to everybody trickling in from Sarcasm City. If you're interested in basketball, this would be a cool community to hang out at because we all love basketball. We all like talking about basketball as a whole. If you're not familiar with basketball, but you have a bit of an interest, this wouldn't be a bad place to start. You can ask us questions, watch the games with us, and pick our brains for any questions that or for any things you might not understand. But yeah, if you have no interest in basketball at all, and you just want to support the Sarcasm City ecosystem and family, you can just hit that like button, subscribe, and go do whatever you want for the rest of your night. But yeah, big up Floss as always. The raids always help. Definitely my guy. I'm sure you guys enjoyed the last doing the most. But like I said, here the Raptors are doing the least. Down 19 at halftime. But yeah, big up to everybody who's trickling in. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I already talked through the first half of the Raptors game. For anyone that might be interested, it's just one of those games where like the guys just didn't show up looking to play basketball. Like Washington's actually looking to play. They're playing with some intensity. They're playing with like effort, like they want to win the game. The Raptors aren't, and that's why the score looks like the way it does. Washington's doing a better job of creating good looks and stopping the Raptors from creating good looks. And they're also doing a better job of making shots. So you put those two things together, and that's how you get a 19-point game. I'm shocked that the Raptors can't generate better looks against a defense like Washington's. And I'm shocked that we can't do a better job of containing Washington. They're getting too many layups, too many shots around the rim. It's not fun. But yeah, if you're here, you missed that. I wanted to just get far away from that. There's no point in talking about the first half beyond that because it doesn't deserve much more depth. We can talk about the rest of the NBA. Like I was saying, Wednesday we get a pretty great matchup. We get Sixers and Celtics. Those are the top two teams in the East in terms of like form. So to see the top two teams play in terms of form, that'd be a good potential preview. Also, Boston against Philadelphia. Famous quote from Joel Embiid: "It's not a rivalry if we keep getting our ass kicked." So we'll see what Philly can do now. They're playing pretty good basketball. Boston is too. Philly with the best record in the East. That'll be a good matchup Wednesday night, people. And then the West is in a pretty interesting spot. I can't believe Houston is fourth, right? I can't believe Minnesota is third. I can't believe Dallas is second. I can believe OKC being 5, and I can believe like everything else between 5 and let's say 8 is pretty reasonable to me. I can expect it. But then you look at Phoenix 4 and 6 at 9. You look at the Clippers in 11th. Some crazy things. You look at Memphis at 15th, the worst team in the East. They almost have the worst record in the NBA. That's crazy too. Big up Floss as always. Like he said, run up the likes. If you're in here, make sure you like the video. Make sure you sub to the channel. 2 very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. And that's ultimately what I'm trying to do here, people. So, yeah, if you have any questions or thoughts or anything you want to get in the chat, we can talk about anything basketball related. We probably have like another 10 minutes to kill before the second half starts up. So make sure you get that done. What else did I want to look at? Yes, the Raptors are like as weird as of a start as this season has been, like 1.5 games off of the 3 seed because the East is so like tight in terms of the team's records. But like I said, I was pointing this out in the last game. The Raptors have had a really weird schedule, right? So they played the top of the East a bunch of times, right? Because they played Philly twice, Milwaukee once, Boston once. Then they played a bunch of Western Conference teams. They played like your Minnesotas, your San Antonios, your Dallases, somebody else, right? Portland. So we played a bunch of the West, right? Not really someone you have to put too much stock into how you compare against, right? Then we saw a bunch of the top of the East, which it doesn't really like, the reality of that already. You don't have to see it on the basketball court. But the only team we played that was like our competition was Chicago, and outrageous loss. The second time now in the whole season we're going up against a team that's like maybe you could say less than our competition, right? We're playing against them. It looks like another outrageous loss is going to happen. So definitely discouraging to see in that regard. You look at how we played against Milwaukee. That felt like reason for hope. You look at the way we played against San Antonio and Dallas. You think, oh, that might be a indication that things are on the up. But then a game like this happens, and you're like, they're doing this. And that's the thing. Like I said, right? A team just like showing up and not playing well, that happens all the time. But happening after you lose to Boston so badly, that's the part where I'm just like, nah, you can't get your ass beat like that and then not, take the next game seriously, even though it's a bad opponent. These are the kind of games, like the phrase is a get right game. Things didn't go well for you in the last game. This is supposed to be a get right game where people get their confidence up, people get a bit of a rhythm going, but no, somehow, some way, we just had to show up and play terrible basketball. So yeah, that's the frustration, people. The show, I'm seeing some highlights in front of me of Milwaukee, Chicago. But every time I see Dame and Giannis, man, it's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty. It hasn't gelled yet. It hasn't worked out. But at some point it will. And when it does, a lot of people are in trouble. A lot of people are in trouble. Oh, yeah, we got in-season tournament basketball tomorrow. We get to see the janky courts. Who's playing tomorrow? Spurs OKC is decent. Clippers Nuggets is fire. Grizzlies Lakers, nah, we need Ja for that. Timberwolves Warriors is good. Mavericks Pelicans is solid, although I think Zion probably isn't playing. Damn, Hawks Pistons, that stinks. Yeah, the later games will be better. The later games will definitely be better. But yeah, we're just waiting for this second half, people. Again, I have very few things to say about the first half. This is not stuff I'm just gonna keep talking through. That was not fun to watch. Dude, for real. For real. It's like, how is this happening against Washington after a bad loss? Will you get a soft team like this after a bad loss? That's supposed to be like a game where everybody gets back into a groove and like, yeah, OG is missing, but OG missing should not result in this kind of stuff at all. This is not what it should turn into. It's like we can't stop Washington from getting to the rim, which I don't understand. Oh, great point. They're on the second night of a back-to-back. We've been resting. So it's like how we can't stop Washington from getting to the rim is crazy. How we can't get to the rim ourselves aside from Pascal is crazy. Whatever, like we're not going to make our shots from three sometimes, but like Grady's hitting threes today. Like, bro, it's a terribly frustrating first quarter or first half. Again, you got to understand time to shine. I'm kind of like actively repressing it. Like I'm saying, like I spent the halftime not even really talking about the game like that. I talked about the other games going on right now. Again, we're gonna get through this second half and just like persevere. But bro, it has not been fun. It has not been fun to watch this game. And even towards the end of the first, I still felt like, oh, this will turn around. And then the second quarter was like actually the discouraging part of the game. I guess the first quarter, I was looking at it like, okay, Washington, hot start. They're not missing shots. Whatever. This happens sometimes. Their shooting will come back down to earth, and then the game will turn. But then the way the the game just like continued along the exact same path in the second quarter, I was like, oh, this is not actually just like a random hot start. Like we're actually just not trying to play basketball, because that's the ultimate like big thing. I don't think Washington has enough of a strength in any regard to like dictate to us, to like do something that just like forces us, like puts us in a position where we just can't deal with them. They're not. We're just not playing serious basketball. I still think it might turn around. No, it can. It the possible, like there's enough time for this to be possible, right? Like I tell people this all the time. I look at deficits like how long do you need to generate a run? So like for example, a 10-point run happens in basketball in a 2-minute span all the time. All the time, right? That's, I would say, like average when a 10-point run happens is about 2 minutes. So like a 20-point run, you're probably looking at like a 4.5 minute span, 5 minutes, right? So it's like we have 24 minutes to do a thing that we need about 4 to 5 minutes to do, or we need to do two different 2 minute, have two different 2 minute spans where we make 10-point runs. The point is, there's a lot of time to make it happen. However, it's just like, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see like, I really don't like, oh wait, Scotty Barnes. No, okay. I saw him on the bench pretty soon before the game started. And I'm like, yo, did he get benched? Because he was in the corner when they went down the court. He's the last player I saw. But a kickball from Washington to start this half. But yeah, I just like, it just doesn't really feel like there's any energy with the team right now. I see Garrett Temple and Thad Young laughing on the sidelines. I don't know. Maybe they're more chill about it. Maybe they feel good. But I don't know. I'm not buying it. Oh, shit. Jakob Pertl sets up Scotty Barnes with a great opportunity, and he misses a little look around the rim, kind of behind him. He missed that badly. Turnover at the basket from Washington. Pascal pushes it the other way. 1-on-3 fast break. Bit of contact, gets the call. Danny Avdia with the foul underneath the rim. Like I said, Pascal's the only one who I think has the right understanding of what to do against this team. Just go to the basket aggressively all the time. Hasn't always worked out, but he's got fouled a few times. He's obviously had his fair share of layups. It's just a better thing to do than what Scotty Barnes is doing, which is just settling for jumpers. Pascal misses the second free throw. Yeah, he missed the second one. I actually didn't see the first one, but I had to check the score to see if he made it or not. But yeah, that's cool. I guess again, another layup at the rim for Washington. So hold up, I'm gonna keep track of that. How many good defensive versus bad defensive possessions do we have? We're 1-1 now, I think, in this half. One good one with the steal underneath the rim, and then one bad one with Washington getting a free layup at the rim. Foul by Jordan Poole. Dennis gets the ball out of the inbound play. Goes around the Pirtle screen. Gives it to Pirtle. Pirtle gets the little push shot that he likes from like 6 or 7 feet to fall. Otto Porter picks up Denny Advia. Almost full court. Poole gets the pass quickly. Barnes fouls Poole. Yeah, I mean, for a moment where we pressed them that aggressively, it feels like they dealt with the press like very casually. Got a couple of deflections there, but it results in a wide open corner three. Okay, that gets classed as bad. That was a bad possession. Yo, shout out. I'm assuming it's Sotsy Life, but bro, the raid happened like 3-4 minutes ago, bro. They've been saying they said raid 17 minutes ago, my guy. But I appreciate you if you pulled up now. Again, no shade. I missed what happened there. Did Pascal turn it over? But yeah, shout out to you. For sure. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Uh Looks like we turned it over. I missed what happened. Open three for Tyus Jones, misses. All right, so that's another bad possession. That's 4 possessions defensively, 1 good one, 3 bad ones. We're gonna keep the tally. Dennis loses, gets the ball stripped from him and out of bounds. Raptors keep the ball as he's driving to the basket. Uh, Damn. Yes. All right. This is a rough spot to inbound from because low key the basket cuts off like a bunch of passing angles towards your left, and a pass to Otto Porter is almost stolen by Jordan Poole, steals it right out of bounds, and the Raptors will keep the ball and inbound from basically the same location on the other side of the basket. Otto Porter passes it this time to Dennis. Dennis just jacks up a mid-range shot. Can't get it to fall. Dennis Avdia. Oh Lord. That was okay. That counts as a good defensive possession. It was almost bad, but it still counts as good. Otto Porter gets stuffed at the rim. That's real nasty work. And Kuzma gets an open layup. 2-5. 7 defensive possessions, 2 good ones, 5 bad ones. Pirtle, good pass to the rim. This is a solid offensive possession. And we got a shot out of it. That's cool. Lead gets cut to 21. Look at the things we have to go through. Bro, big up Madge as always. Shout out to you. Definitely gonna get Madge on the channel, by the way, people. Rio. I think putting it pretty clearly, this is sad. This is just sad. Like 11 turnovers, damn. Yeah, dog, we suck today. We just suck today. It is what it is. 8:54. Scotty Barnes turnaround fadeaway, puts it short, hits front rim. Yeah, bad Scotty day. And it's one thing to just not play well, but I think like there's a difference between not playing well and playing bad. And like not well is like the absence of good, and bad is the presence of bad, right? So like when you're just against a team like this, not choosing to take it to the basket as a player that is so dangerous going to the basket, bro, that's just bad decision making. And that's on you. And like if you're pulling up for these jumpers but you're hitting them, that's another thing because then you're feeling it and you're chasing a good shot. But Scotty's not hitting those pull-up jumpers at a high enough rate to justify all the shots he's taking in that way. That was a decent possession, by the way, defensively. Even though the Washington guy made the shot, it was pretty contested. Like it is what it is. You can live with that. Pascal open dunk at the basket. But again, just like look at how simple it is for Pascal to just go to the basket. Then on the other hand, look how complicated Scotty Barnes is making it seem. Let me see what else is going on. Boston, that game, bro. Again, the Knicks are playing Boston tight, and we got smacked the way we got smacked. You know how annoying that is. You know how so frustrating, man. It looks like the Bulls are slowly clawing back into this game with the Bucks. I feel like Siakam's been quiet. It's not like Siakam's been like having a good day or anything. He just has the right approach. Like that's why with Siakam, it's just like, all right, you're not playing well because it's like you're not having the impact you should be having, but you have the right idea. It's just not going your way, right? That being said, Siakam's got 15 and 4. Like Siakam still might fuck around and end up with a double double. Low key, he might end up with a triple double. Like he would need a lot of assists going down the stretch, but if he can get 6 assists, he's probably gonna get a triple double. And he's shooting 6 for 12 from the field. So it's like Siakam is just like we're not getting the impact out of you we need, but like nah, man. You look at Scotty and like even though the stats don't look that bad, 5 for 12 from the field, 11 points. Like we don't need you taking the jumpers the way you're taking them. We need you going to the basket, especially against this team, bro. He's bigger than Daniel Gafford. I swear to God. Their rim protector. He has the ability to probably like bully their rim protector, but he chooses not to. It's like it's Kuzma guarding this guy, man. It's nobody dangerous. It's Kuzma. But it is what it is, people. Shout out to everybody that paid money to watch this in person, bro. I'd be livid. They're showing shots of people in the crowd. I'd be so pissed if I paid to watch this shit. Kuzma, step back, miss. Yeah, that was a decent defensive possession. All right, we'll put maybe 2 to 3 decent defensive possessions together. Pascal, again, just around the basket, trying to force the low post game to happen and one. I'll probably leave. Bro, leave now if you want to, dog. Like, oh, probably leave the third quarter in this game. Oh, 100%, bro. Oh, my goodness. Basically, if the game at any point was ever a 20-point game, nah, I lied. 25-point game in the third, I'd probably be out. And, bro, like, even if you miss a comeback, like, yo, it's a comeback against the Wizards. Like, who cares? It's not that deep. Bro, we're 6 for 11 from the free throw line, bro. It's like DeAr DeRozan is out there. Oh my God. Kuzma, Jordan Poole, corner 3. Contested, hand in his face. All right, the Pascal collapses the defense. Bro, Scotty, pull up 3. Miss. Springs the Washington transition possession. Poole, pull up 3. Thank God he wants to also take dumbass threes. Hey, Pascal to Grady alley-oop. At least we got Grady. At least we can call on Grady for the vibes. I'm surprised Grady finished that. I'll be real. Again, another easy shot from Washington. 20-point game still. Bro, I was going to say, I hope we blow Washington out so we can get garbage time and Marquise minutes, but we might get Marquise minutes because we get clapped. Oh, my God. Oh, Dennis just got a layup blocked so casually by Poole. By fucking Poole, bro. He went up so casually like this as if there was nobody there, and Poole was beside him like, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Is that a layup you have there? I'm gonna swipe that shit." And just like, but what is going on? Like, what is going on? I can't believe what I'm watching. Bro, if you showed me like what we did against Milwaukee and then told me we could play like this against Washington, I would not believe you. But you know what it is though? That's the true sign of an average team. Like when you just like are here, if you're just like here one day and there the other, and just like there's no steady like thing you do. You just sometimes play good, sometimes play shit. That's a telltale sign of a mediocre team. I gotta call on my boy. Actually, I'm not gonna call my boy. Definitely not my boy, but Gennaro Gattuso, that old Italian football coach slash soccer coach, depending on how you say it. But he has a famous quote saying sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit, in reference to like I think his team. But bro, that's what we are right now. We're sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. And today we're maybe shit. We're definitely maybe shit. Bro, I'll be real. The only people I feel worse for are Buffalo Bills fans that paid to go outside in cold ass Buffalo to watch their team get shut out by Denver so far. They're down 3-0. That's a real nasty. That's a real nasty stuff going on over there. So I definitely between them and Raptors fans, it's tough to be in this part of the world watching your sports teams. But at least the Raptors fans don't have to be outside in the cold. But yeah. Yeah, Rio's been having the quotes today, right? Because the this is sad stuck around on the screen. The we need help has stuck around on the screen. There's another one he put up here. Okay, Kenyon. Let's see. Notice Siakam starts saying, fuck this game, give him the damn ball, got 2 buckets and open look for Barnes in a transition layup for Grady. Why the hell are we giving Precious Support of the ball on the perimeter? So what I would say is that I've been kind of talking about the same thing in regards to Pascal. And how like yeah, as of the late, like the last 3-4 possessions, it's been just like him saying, fuck it, I'm just doing it. But even before that, whenever he had the ball, it felt like he was playing with intent. And it felt like he was like he kind of understood the assignment of, yo, this is bum ass Washington. Let me just go to the basket. And like it wouldn't always work, but you would get layups sometimes, you would get free throws. Like it was better than whatever the hell Scotty Barnes is doing, just taking these pull-ups and not making them. So that's been frustrating. And then yeah, like Precious or Proto the ball on the perimeter. Like why Proto gets the ball there, I don't understand. He's made a couple good passes, but again, like it's not like Proto is gonna create a passing opportunity from that point. If it opens up on its own, he'll be able to execute the pass. But you want a player that's like a threat to do multiple things in those positions. And mind you, we don't have a lot of those guys, but we do have a couple, and we should be using them. Um, why the hell are we doing Barnes and all bench with Precious? It's painful. He played with intent because he is tired of this nonsense coach. Second row Darko putting up some bum ass lines. Bro, this has been a tough game to sit through. This has been a really tough game to sit through. Pirtle, oh my god. He tried to get Pascal killed there. In that alley oop, on that alley oop look, Pascal could have jumped into one of those wizards and fell awkwardly. I felt like Kispert was coming through like a free safety. Fortunately, it's Corey Kispert, not anybody with like any aggression or anything like that. Yes, this is what I'm saying. All these Scotty pull-ups today are pissing me off. Like, if he's taking them on days where he's making them, it's one thing. On a day like today, it's just painful to watch, especially when you see the product of what's happening when Siakam goes to the rim. And then you see Scotty just choose not to. It's been frustrating. Beyond Bohans, I brought this up earlier, like that, and I know there's that one play that really made you like look at it that way. Because there was that one play where Precious Siakam set up an open dunk for him. Set up an open dunk. Precious had the ball in his hands, just so casually somebody took it out of his hands. Bro, like you can't like, and I was saying like if Precious is just gonna be basically like a lob catcher and a dunker, like dude has like very little value. Barnes learned from the best. Fred VanVleet, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Pascal backing down Kuzma. Again, just Pascal is living. He's living inside the 5 feet around the rim, and it's the only thing that's giving us anything in this game. But yeah, shout out to Grady hitting 2 threes and then catching an alley oop. Oh no, Pascal. Oh no. Oh no. Pascal, Grady in the corner. Grady, another turnover. Bro, what am I watching? You know how many times I've said that during the stream? Kuzma pull up 3. Oh my god, that rebound from Poole was hilarious. Dog, the Wizards are playing so casually right now. This is so disrespectful. Grady, corner 3. Can't get it to fall. Pirtle, offensive rebound. Foul on Kispert. People saying, I'm assuming this is about Achua. This coach is either the worst or the best because he's trying to show Masai how ass we are. This is real. Bro, no lies are told. No lies are told. No lies are told. This is, and I was saying earlier, actually, like a couple minutes before you got here. Shout out to everybody that paid money to watch this. That's real nasty. That's a real nasty thing to do on a Monday night. I really hate that for everybody that spent money, but also like they chose to spend money, so that's on them. But back to this. This coach is either the worst or the best. Best because he's trying to show Masai how ass we are. I think the last part of that is like the part that I'm kind of like taking solace in is just like it can't be more abundantly clear how many guys gotta go after all said and done with this year. Like if Nick Nurse was the guy who's like gonna get villainized for not giving people opportunities, like hopefully the flip side completes the picture with the opportunities being given and the people just failing. But yeah, it is an 18-point game, people. And now it is a 20-point game because Poole is out here looking unguardable, which should not be happening. It should not look like that. Schroeder dishing to Pirtle. Pirtle dishing to Siakam. Again, just if here's the thing, right? We're down 18 right now. We would be down 35 if Pascal wasn't here playing the way he's playing and like doing what he's doing. Oh, this is so ironic too because when the game started, I brought up how Marquise is active for the first time, and I was like, "Hey, we need to see a blowout because I'm trying to see Marquise minutes." Little did I know I would get my wish, just not the way I wanted it. Dennis pull up 3, misses. Grady offensive rebound. Again, Pascal playing aggressively, trying to get the foul. Gets it results in something. Probably not like not an and one, so it's not what we need because that's what we need in the worst way. We need 3-point plays in the worst way, but it's something at least. But yeah, so people, my StreamYard does this weird thing where it freezes every now and then. My audio is probably Gucci right now, and you guys can hear me, but my video will stay frozen until it unfreezes itself. So yeah, you guys are just gonna have to sit tight with me through that. But yeah, Pascal to the free throw line with a chance to make it a 19-point game. Yeah, nah, that's what it does. Kenyon, that audio is always A1. The video is just frozen and it'll be back. I look like completely shocked by what I'm watching, and I am though. So to be honest, it's a pretty fitting place for the video to freeze. But yeah, most people think we're losing because of Siakam. No. Bro, this game would actually be like we would be at the Marquise minutes already if he wasn't playing. And think about the players that Marquise is going to play with because like right now, the players that are active that haven't touched the court yet are Thad Young, Garrett Temple, and Marquise. So they're going to play. McDaniels is probably going to get run. And then, like, what else? Who else will be on the court? They need a fifth guy, probably Grady. So think about how nasty of a lineup it would be to see Marquise, Grady, Thad Young, Garrett Temple, and McDaniels. I posted the gif of a guy being forced to watch a video. That's funny. That's what's happening. Why is Precious back again? Because bro, Darko's the opportunities guy. Dude's trying to ruin Precious's career, playing him out of a Euroleague contract. Yeah. Okay, Precious. Okay. It's a 15-point game. Washington took a timeout. They think they have things to sort out, as if we're not just gonna fuck this up. But yeah. Yeah, no, 100% Precious. No, Precious hurt us for sure, but also like shout out to Washington for making that possible, because if Precious was gonna do something, it would be something that's like, for the most part, created by Washington's stupidity. The video's back, people. See, StreamYard just randomly does that. Sometimes that bullshit lasts like 2 to 3 minutes. This time, fortunately, it didn't last that much. But Pascal's the only one answering. It's a spicy show. It really is, man. Like I said, I don't know how many. Like that's the thing, right? Our bullshit shot making is the reason he's not going to get a triple double today, because it's that type of game for him. He's got 29 and 5, right? So he's getting the he's getting the 10th rebound. I just don't think he's gonna get like the 5 assists because people aren't making shots. Yeah, 100%, 100%. StreamYard said, you know what? We're gonna do you a favor. We're gonna do something that is gonna maybe make you want to end the stream because you're just sick and tired of a glitch. Wait, who is that? Who is Penser or Pensare or Pensary? I'm unfamiliar. But yeah. We know the idiots are always gonna have to idiot. He's the biggest Siakam hater. Chased Fred. Okay, turnover. Siakam in transition. Malachi for 3. Malachi gets it to fall. Siakam gets an assist. We're not even doing comeback watch right now. We're doing Pascal Siakam triple-double watch. It's a 12-point game with like probably about 13, little over 13 minutes of basketball left. Oh my God. Jordan Poole. Malachi got the Poole assignment. He got cooked. Poole misses a shot at the rim. Precious goes the other way. Scotty finds... Oh, he didn't find Grady. He found Pascal. It's a 10-point game now. Pascal, okay. Second Washington timeout in about a minute. Nah, this is comedy. I need to find exactly when this last timeout was. Washington took a timeout. Bro, don't kill me. They took a timeout at 1:41 and now a timeout at 1 minute. They took timeouts 41 seconds apart. That is hilarious. So Precious got a dunk. Malachi hit a 3. Bruh. We had 7 points, a 7-point run in 40 seconds, and they call the second timeout. That is funny. All right, so it's a 10-point game with 13 minutes of basketball left to go exactly. 1 minute left in the third. Toronto's in the bonus for this final minute. He's the biggest Siakam hater. All right, man. Well, fuck that guy then. Chase Fred. Finally, we woke up. For sure. Finally something like this happened. I want to see what Grady's plus minus is, because I feel like his plus minus will be solid. Oh, bro, look at Grady. He's got a +6. It's the second highest in the game. You know who has the highest plus minus? Malachi Flynn, baby. 8, +8 in a game where they're down 10. And he hit a big 3. Shout out Malachi Flynn, man. Malachi and Grady leading the plus minus. You love to see it. Malachi said, nah, fuck that. They lost. I didn't lose. I'm up 8. They're down 10. bro. Nah, I don't. All right, so you guys, a lot of the guys watching right now probably have been watching the whole game, right? At the beginning of the game, I saw what Daniel Gafford was doing to Jakob Pertl, and I was like, this doesn't make sense. I did not know. I was unfamiliar with Gafford's game, and I don't know what's going on. And then it went away. I went away, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Gafford's come back down to earth, and then Precious just gave Gafford life, and one from Daniel Gafford. Siakam bullies his way to the rim, gets contact, gets a foul. Now I'm gonna be so real. Pascal just tripped. Like he just stumbled. But that's a superstar call that you get. Precious gonna be the best Chinese league star, bro. Think about it. His vertical in China, he's probably gonna be like the next Marbury or something, bro. He's gonna be dunking all over everybody. Free throws for Pascal. The way we're shooting free throws, I feel like he's gonna split them. I feel like that's emblematic of how today is gone. Makes the first one. Second free throw, misses. Like I said, Grady, offensive rebound, passes it to Precious. Precious puts it up, gets it to fall. 10-point game again. Look, I like what Grady's done today. I feel like he's got a couple offensive rebounds. He got a steal on one possession. He hit a couple threes. He's got an alley oop. I think like you're starting to see kind of like where the oh my god, how was Kispert that open, bro? Scotty, what are we doing? Thank God Kispert misses. Okay, 4-on-2 the other way in transition. End of the quarter. Pascal from 3 to end the quarter. Oh, he missed. Oh, that would have been so fire. He probably would have been late anyways. But I totally forgot what I was talking about before my man lost Kispert on the side. Oh yeah, no. So you're starting to you know that Grady's game is going to be based on him hitting threes, but like the peripheral parts of his game, I feel like you're starting to see how they'll fill in, and I feel like it'll be nice. Like Grady will be a solid player once those things start to become more consistent. But yeah, like he moves around really well offensively. Not probably going to be like a particularly great defender or anything, but like at least he's active. I respect it. I like the game. Dwight and Precious going to be like Wilt versus Shaq in Taiwan next year. Oh, 100%. 100%. Bro, but hold up. I feel like Precious, it would make more sense for him to pick a professional league that's like geographically closer to Nigeria for like, because that's where he plays his national basketball. So, like, I don't know, man. Maybe he could play somewhere in the Middle East. Maybe he could play in Europe. But yeah, I feel like he's gonna. Oh, the YMCA. That's mad funny. But yeah, man, imagine Precious Achua on Bayern Munich, you know? Precious Achua on Barcelona. Oh, he could play on Hirona, which is Marc Gasol's team. Well, we can look it up. I'm sure they have one somewhere. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure some of the. I'm sure the if you look at a paper trail somewhere of some money that left a bank account here, somehow, some way, it's tied to a YMCA out there. Yes, yeah. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. That's the thing. Like all your emotions, they're gonna come out at some point, some way or another. If you bottle that shit up, that is not beneficial to you. It's got to leave some one way, shape, or form. I choose laughter. Nah, do your thing. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Pascal's on the bench. Oh man, these are going to be some scary minutes right here. These are going to be some scary minutes. We got Precious. It's the same lineup, but with Boucher instead of Siakam. These are going to be some spooky minutes. Open corner three for Kispert. He doesn't miss it this time. He doesn't miss it this time. Lead back up to 13. Malachi Flynn. Find Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes. Okay, wide open Chris Boucher in the corner. Gets it to fall. Let's go. Shout out Eddie. We out here watching struggle ball, but it's cool because this is the subscribers go up. But we're out here watching struggle ball. But my guy Grady's cooking, so I'm leaving with something. But yeah, like Eddie's saying, man, get them likes up, hit that subscribe button. Very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel, and that's what I'm trying to do, people. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel. Oh man, oh man. This is true. This is very, very true. We got Malachi Quinn. Oh, Quinn. I forgot his name, bro. Malachi Flynn getting stripped. Transition buckets, bro. He pulled up from three after that. He really tried to make up for it right away. Like, you don't have to do that, Malachi. You don't have to do that. Yo, you gotta understand, right? Unironically, I think that way. But it sounds so stupid to like say out loud. But unironically, I look at it that way. Bro, you gotta understand. We did not want to play basketball today. You just look at this team. They showed up and they thought, you know what? We just have to show up, and Poole and Kuzma will lose the game for Washington, and they didn't lose the game today. It is what it is. Okay, 2-on-1 transition off the Scotty steal, and we're pressing full court out here trying to make a fake comeback against Washington. I still can't believe Tyus Jones is on this team. Every time I see it, I mentioned this earlier, I react to it like it's the first time. Why is Tyus Jones on such an unserious team? How's the contender not showed up and got him already? You know how insulting it is to Tyus Jones from the basketball community to have him playing in Washington with Kuzma and Poole? Like, I'm sure every time he tries to talk about like running a set and really like quarterbacking an offense, he gets told to shut the hell up from Poole and Kuzma. I'm sure it happens. Yeah, Kenyon, I really think Precious heard you. I really, really think Precious heard you. Tyus Jones calling for a screen. Bro, Boucher. Bro. It can't be that easy to beat you. It can't be that easy. Boucher with a Euro step. Can't get it to fall. Transition look gets sprung for Washington. They get an open look. It's real nasty out here. It's real nasty. They're just cooking us in transition at this point. As soon as we miss, they fly down the court. Another timeout from Darko, 16-point game. Yeah, we need Pascal on the court badly, which I didn't think would have to be the case against Washington, but alas, that's what's happening. Bro, they would cook us right now. They would 100% cook us. Hey, 11 people are tuning in right now. I can't. I'm not really even sure why you're here, but shout out to you guys for being here. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the content, that's how the most impactful way to help me grow this channel. If you don't like the content, leave a dislike because oddly enough, that helps with the algorithm too. But yeah, again, the content is free, man. Pay your rent in the form of engagement if that's what you want to do. We have about probably 6 or 7 minutes of basketball left, and then I'm out of here. It's been a rough one. Who do they play next? I'll start looking towards the next game. What's going on over there? The Raptors play Milwaukee on Wednesday after we beat them, so they're going to want to get their get back. That's a L. Boston on Friday. That's a L. Detroit on Sunday. Bro, what football is going on at 4 o'clock on Sunday? Oh, there's no good football, so I guess I'll do this. I'll do Detroit Raptors. Hopefully we can get that W. 15 turnovers from Toronto leading to 25 Washington points. Bro, truly terrible stuff going on right now. Pascal is back. We got an open dunk from Precious. But yeah, this is basically the starting lineup, but with Achua instead of Pirtle and Boucher instead of Porter. So we're going with the mobile defender route in that exchange. Not that Pirtle's a bad defender or anything, or Precious is better, but a different defender that if you're going for mobility, I guess you're winning in that regard with that switch up. Dennis stumbles as he beats Kispert, hits the floor. It's a 5-on-4 the other way, a pull-up 3 from Shamet in transition. If Dennis is up, he should be open for a shot the other way. He looks not right. He looks hurt a little bit. Siakam, again, goes right to the rim and one. He's doing everything he can in this game, and it's remarkable how little help he's getting. Literally, it would not be a stretch to say that, the most, because of course, Scotty is number 2, but it's a pretty big drop off. And then Grady's, right there in this kind of a game in terms of guys helping out Siakam. Siakam's got 34, 9, and 6. Yeah, 34, 9, and 6. And nobody's helping out. Imagine doing all this against Washington and losing. Well, we're stuck 11. 6 minutes to go. Like I said, an 11-point run, that's like a 2.5 minute thing. We got 6.5 minutes to do a 2.5 minute thing. Kispert kicks it to Koulibaly. Koulibaly, tough look at the rim, can't get it to fall. Siakam, Schroeder. Possession slows down. Schroeder bullies his way to the basket, tries to find a cutting Achua. It doesn't look like he saw it coming. And then Scotty fouls Kuzma the other way. Feels like every time we get something going, some other bullshit happens. Unfortunately. Kuzma at the free throw line, chance to make it a 13-point game. Dennis to Siakam. Siakam again, bullying his way to the rim. Couple pump fakes, gets the defender to move, gets the shot up. 10-point game. Again, where would we be without Siakam? And why is Scotty Barnes not doing what Siakam's doing? Because he can. He's evidently just choosing not to. A foul by Shamet off the ball. Really dumb foul from Shamet. Keep this comment up because evidently that's what Washington is giving us, an opportunity. It's the Wiz. You got a chance till it's all zeros. Points tonight. Kuzma and Siakam, 34 and 37. What type of nasty back and forth is this? Siakam pulls up, misses. Offensive rebound. Schroeder pulls up, misses. Yes, Toronto ball. I don't know if that's actually like justifiably Toronto ball or not, but it happened so quickly and nobody's trying to review it. Toronto with the ball. Oh my God, don't kill me. Kuzma was out of the play because he was complaining. He was all the way to the other side complaining for a replay. His coach didn't want to call a timeout or replay or anything, so it was a 5-on-4, and Scotty finally decides to just go to the rim and just dunk the ball. And naturally, we get a good look out of it. He gets a dunk. It's an 8-point game now. Yeah. Again, like it can be this easy. Like it can be this easy. We've just again with Scotty, he just wants to take these jumpers, man. I don't understand it. But yeah, Rio, that's the most Kuzma thing I've ever seen. And this is like the level of unseriousness with this guy and why I don't understand sometimes how we aren't. I don't understand why we're in this position against such an unserious team, man. Poole and Kuzma. They don't care. They're the unserious brothers. But yeah, 8-point game, people. 5 minutes to go. That's a lot of time for an 8-point game. I hope we just get these things right. I hope we just don't do anything stupid and just like get to the basket, play good physical defense, and just go home with a win. Like I said, the loss against Boston was tough. We play Milwaukee and Boston next. 2 tough games. This is the win you gotta have. Kuzma's on 2K mode. Bro, his controller glitched. His controller stopped working. That's what happened there. The controller on Kuzma stopped working. I just saw a tweet that said we're 4 spin moves away from tying this. That's what we need, Pascal. That's what we need. We need 4 spin moves. Man, shout out Kuzma. Big time, man. Shout out Kuzma for deciding to just not play basketball and complain instead. But yeah, yo, comeback might be on. 5 minutes to go. Shout out to the 12 people that are tapped in right now watching this. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Those are the most important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. So make that happen if you enjoy the content, people. Landry Shamit, okay, finds Avdia, who gets blocked by Boucher at the rim. We can't get a look in transition, but Pascal has the ball. Scotty, pass it back to Pascal or back down Shamit. Okay, Scotty finally gets the right idea, backs down Shamit. A second defender has to come over, foul Scotty. We're not in the bonus yet, but that's, again, like I've been saying it all stream. Scotty could take this game over if he wants to. He's just choosing not to. Oh, I lied. I think these are free throws. We are in the bonus. Is that what I'm seeing? Yes, Scotty is shooting free throws. Or I guess they said he was in the active shooting because they don't have the bonus thing up yet. But he makes the first free throw. It's a 7-point game. Malachi Flynn checking in. Let's go. 4:30 to go. Who do you call when you need this W? Malachi Flynn, baby. Malachi Flynn checks in for Precious. Oh, that's a pretty big change. We're playing much smaller now. Maybe that's what Darko figured out, to just play small against this team. I don't know. But that's what's going on, people. Scotty makes the second free throw. It's a 6-point game, 4:30 to go. Schroeder picks up Poole full court. Boucher is guarding Koulibaly. Boucher switches on to Poole. Oh, Poole is going to do some dumb shit. Tries to take it to the basket. Decent contest from Boucher. Misses the layup. We go the other way. Schroeder picks up his dribble. Pascal gets the ball from him and gives it right back. Scotty's got Kuzma on him. Scotty backs down Kuzma. I feel like he's... All right. Spin. Loses his handle. Back. Okay, 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Turn around. Shoots it. Misses it. Oh, man. Scotty just dribbled the whole possession away. Lost handle. Like, that's an ugly possession, man. Now he's aggressively guarding Kuzma. He's probably going to get a foul because that's just how, like, life works on a basketball court sometimes. Oh, shit. There we go. Offensive foul on Poole. Scotty took a shot to the face there. Now, I don't know if he's exaggerating this right now, but he got hit in the face and he acted like he got shot. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's jokes. Yeah. So that's just a moving screen. So the way Scotty's like, the way his head jerked, I thought he got hit in the head. Turns out he didn't. Turns out he just took a bad moving screen, shoulder to the chest area. But that's hella funny because I don't think Poole is actually strong enough to do that to Scotty. I think that's some like grade A acting from Scotty there. Pascal with Kuzma on him. Second defender lurking. Goes right. Oh, shit. He found an open Boucher, but I think the pass just had a little bit too much heat on it. Boucher couldn't come down with it. Washington goes the other way. Bro, I hope it's not overtime, bro. There's nothing I want less than overtime in this game. Kuzma is clearly moving too fast to add. Oh, shit. What a dunk by Boucher. Oh, my God. I did not think he was going to finish that. He had to kind of go around the defender. Oh, my God. The authority, bro. Yo, this is hilarious. This is so funny, bro. Washington now. 2 tough layups for no reason. Kuzma, that layup there, he did not have to do that. He was moving way too fast to get a layup off. Yo, Koulibaly, get on that. Yo, Koulibaly, that's probably his first poster of his career. But yeah, like, and then that layup there, the guy was not in control going to the basket. Barnes has no post-up game. Yeah, that possession against Kuzma was really rough, man. That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh, man. Siakam. Oh. Schroeder gets his shot blocked at the rim. But so you know what it is, right? It's like with that post game, there's no bag at all. It's like if he's going up against a smaller player that he can bully, he'll bully a guy to the basket. Great defending from Pascal there at the rim, changing the shot. They call the double dribble there for Pascal. That's rough. But yeah, that's the thing. So Scotty, he can bully guys that just can't deal with the strength. But like, yeah, there's no bag to his post game. That's rough. That's rough that happened there. But whatever. Like 2 minutes left, 4-point game, 107-103. I think the Raptors were favorites by like 9.5 in this game, so Washington probably is already covered because a 10-point win for Toronto will not happen. Tyus Jones gets a good look from 3, misses. Scotty with the rebound. Scotty strolls through the. Oh shit! That's an and one. They don't call it, but Scotty finishes at the basket through contact. 2-point game. Tyus Jones getting picked up by Schroeder, full court. Avdia with Pascal on him. Malachi gets the Poole assignment. That's hilarious. They subbed him onto the court, taking off pressure so he could clamp Poole. Avdia. Okay. Oh, no. They called the foul there on Malachi. Oh, no. I thought he made a play. I thought he showed up on the court and made a big steal in a big moment. They're going to call a foul. Let me see this again. That stupid ass call. Bro, I thought he made a play. I thought he made a play. I was going to gas it so hard. Avdia just insisting on doing stupid stuff, turns it over on the next possession. Boucher to the basket. This is Boucher's moment. 107-107. What a fucking hilarious comeback, bro. We got Boucher career moments. We got Malachi. Malachi is Dellavedova right now. For those of you guys who listen to the Raptors show, there's a joke about just praying to God that Malachi Flynn could at least just be Dellavedova. And bro, look at what his role is in this game. They put him on the court just to guard Jordan Poole. And to be fair, Jordan Poole hasn't really done shit since Malachi's got on the court. Not that I'm suggesting that he stopped him. I just think that that happened coincidentally. But the guy, like I said, I thought he made a play. I thought he made a play. Oh man. I thought he made a play. Oh man. I'm happy you're excited, Rio. I'm just laughing. This is such a funny comeback. This is such a funny comeback, man. Chris Boucher and Malachi Flynn playing prominent roles. Washington, shame on you guys. Shame on Washington. Wait, we've hit 4 threes or fewer in this game. Those teams are 6-24 so far this year. We might make that 7-24. Bro, we're such a funny team. We're actually just comedy. 107-107. 51 to go. Malachi Flynn with the Poole assignment. Yo, here's the thing. If Malachi Flynn clamps Poole down the stretch, I'm calling him the lifeguard. I'm calling Malachi Flynn the lifeguard. Oh, he's got Kuzma on him now. Bro, he's face guarding Kuzma. Let's go. Kuzma had to give the ball up. Bro, it's Scotty who lost Poole, but then he missed at the rim. Shout out my guy Malachi Flynn, man, the lifeguard. All right, 23 seconds. Dennis dribbling the clock out. Our last lead was 7-6. Can we take a lead? Can we take a lead before the end of this game? Pascal gets the switch. He has Poole on him. He goes to the basket, gets some space, gets the shot to fall. 7.6. Hits front rim and falls in. Siakam gives us the lead, 109-107. Bro, Siakam had a Kawhi moment against Washington against the Wizards, like in November. Bro, fuck it. I'm embracing it. We're being shameless about it. Oh, yeah. Do your thing. Come back after the game is over one way or... Actually, I lied. If Washington loses, don't come back. Don't come back. Also, if you want, Kenny, you can just pause the stream and then catch up. So I'm at the part of a timeout where they're just looking at Pascal. Oh, man. What a moment. What a random moment. Highest scoring games was... Bro, so Pascal's had 2 44-point games against Washington and now 39. You're telling me Pascal's the Washington killer? You're saying he's the real Wizard? We'll take that. All right. Washington, 7.6. They're going to jack up a random 3. I don't think this team wants overtime. I do not think this team wants overtime. They're just going to jack up a random 3. Poole with Flynn on him. They pass it to Kuzma. Kuzma steps out of bounds. Bro, don't kill me. Washington is so funny. How do you stepped out of bounds? All right, Malachi Flynn. We need to inbound this correctly, though. We call a timeout, I think, here, right? Yeah, okay. Timeout and advance the ball. You see the Josh Hart shot and the DeMar DeRozan pass? You need to see the Josh Hart. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll check it out. But yeah, I haven't seen either. They're highlights from today, I'm assuming? Yo, don't kill me, man. This man Kuzma stepped out. Washington is funny. I know I'm being a bit repetitive about that, but I really can't believe what happened down the stretch here. We are 4 for 21 from 3. And mind you, Grady has 2 of our 3s. Malachi Flynn and Chris Boucher have the rest of our 3s, bro. We are 3s. None of our starters hit 3s in this game. We got 3s from Grady, from Malachi Flynn, and Chris Boucher. I'm telling you, funny game. Hilarious game. But yeah, so we're gonna see Pascal Siakam inbound the ball. I'm thinking Malachi Dennis. Honestly, I just don't want Chris Boucher or Pascal Siakam at the free throw line, even though Pascal's obviously our player of the game today, but not the best clutch free throw shooter. The ball was passed to Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder will run around and dribble out this game. And he finally catch him with 2.1 to go. So that was smart that it was Dennis that was put in that position, because Dennis is our most like he's our quickest and like most agile, shifty player. So it's good that they did that. I actually am surprised that they haven't done that in prior situations. Like against Chicago, why didn't we just do that? Because we lost the game in this by failing to execute this scenario against Chicago. Hey, Rio, I still need to see these free throws from Dennis. I still need to see them. Even though Washington has no timeouts, makes the first one. All right, Dennis for the win. People, 11 people in here, man. Hit that like button in the name of this Raptors comeback win. Subscribe to the channel. We will be here Wednesday night for the baptism by Milwaukee, but it is what it is. We live for the ups and downs. Dennis Schroeder shooting the second free throw to make it a 4-point game and effectively end the game. Dennis puts it up, makes it. It is over, people. 111-107. Raps win. Raps win. Raps win. Avdia loses the ball at the end of the game. Fittingly, we did it. We didn't lose to Washington. The title of the stream is Washington Can't Defend. We better score 130. We did not score 130. We were down like 20 plus against this team. But yeah, it just is what it is. Pascal Siakam played an amazing game of basketball. This guy has 39 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 15 for 24 shooting. So shooting above 50%. I think that's like 5 for 8. That's about 67%. 9 for 14 from the free throw line. 0 for 4 from 3. But he has 3 steals. Amazing game from Pascal. We obviously don't win without him. We were down like 20 and he brought us back on his own. I'm happy we got that win. I'm happy that we're no longer below 500. Again, we have Boston and Milwaukee coming up. 2 tough matchups. So it's good to get this win. Like I said, just Washington's a shit team. Like, we were able to come back down 20 partially because they're a shit team. We didn't have to be down 20 in the first place. That was not necessary. But Pascal seems like he's the only one that treated this team the way they're supposed to be treated. Scotty Barnes should have also been able to play the way Pascal Siakam did. It's a shame that didn't happen. However, Pascal did his thing, and he dug us out of the hole that we put ourselves in. I like the game from Grady. I obviously like the game from Boucher. I'll take the game from Malachi. Who else? I'll take the game from Precious. Like, Precious was better than he usually is. I thought Pirtle was okay. He had his moments. But like, he still lost too many of the moments against. He lost too many possessions to Gafford. I wasn't a fan of the Pirtle game today. Otto Porter barely played. But yeah. Yeah, the passiveness was crazy today. Crazy. No excuse. It's Washington off a bad loss against Boston. Pascal had 22 in the third. 22 points in a quarter. He had a 22-point third quarter. And then remember, we brought the game back at the end of the third. He sat at the beginning of the fourth, and that's really where, like, we looked like shit until he came back. I never want to hear he's in clutch ever. But yo, here's the thing, Kenya, like, he had a moment that he hasn't had in a while. I remember I think his last, like, because that's the thing, right? People's understanding of clutch is very, very narrow. So they look at clutch as like buzzer beaters or like these kind of those like single moments. Whereas like there's been a lot of times where Pascal has been like very good down the stretch of a game, last 3-4 minutes, and then like last shot of the game he'll mess it up, kind of a thing, right? Like, I think the last time he had this kind of a shot was the Kawhi year against Phoenix, where he took it to the basket and scored. But like, yeah, he needed a moment for the people who look at clutch in such a narrow way. But yeah, like, we've seen this before. I remember against Philly, he got an and one at the end of the game to get us a win. I think that was Scotty Barnes' rookie year. It was in Toronto. It was a great game, and he went toe-to-toe with Embiid, and he was getting buckets down the stretch, but people don't look at that stuff as clutch. Bro, he may as well have been coaching, because I know you keep going with the like working in the stadium stuff, right? Bro, he may as well have been coaching and the doctor and the assistant coaches. Bro, he was probably watching film as well. Pascal did everything today. Bro, the Wizards are hilarious. This is what I'm saying. Eddie, I said this like 4 or 5 times down the last 2 minutes of that game. Bro, Kuzma stepped out of bounds with the game on the line. That's a hilarious guy right there. Jordan Poole all of a sudden couldn't make a shot down the stretch. Bro, this is such an unserious team. That's why I'm saying I can't believe we were down 20 in the third against this unserious of a team. I actually just can't believe it. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Pascal was doing everything today. He was coaching. He was the doctor. He was the water boy. He was setting up guys. He was scoring. But yeah, man, this game was a roller coaster for no reason. I can't believe it had to be this way, but it did. Um, I'm a tap out now and like watch this football game. Uh, they both are IG models. It was bound to happen. Nah, it's hey, like the real is the real, and like they could only mask it for so long. The clownery had to come out at some point. But like I said, I'm gonna tap out right now and get to watching this football game. I don't know how Buffalo is down to Russell Wilson, but they are. That being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Shout out to everybody that's watching this right now. Shout out to everybody that tapped in at some point earlier. If you're watching this live right now, if you're watching this on replay, you're appreciated however you're watching this. And if you appreciate the content, man, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Two very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. And tap in with me on Wednesday, people, where we will watch us play Milwaukee. Try to go 2-0 against those motherfuckers. Catch you guys around. Peace.